Augustine, please, I'd like you to talk to us. Dream Nation, you're on the backstage. Without your camera, I can't bring you in. Whenever you are ready, if I'm not looking there, you're still going to be there. Thank you, Augustine. You have the floor. Talk to us.
Sorry, I have a cracked voice. But be that as it may, I must have to speak. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. Good evening, each and every one of us here, those listening, those on the chat, wherever you may be. All protocols duly observed. Um, well, Niger Watch, I think there are a lot of things I was jotting down, but I think one of them. I had I wouldn't call it
Thank you,
a
sir.
cry. It's like, in a way, okay, yeah, in a way, maybe you are like me, somebody who will sit on top of a scorpion. You know a scorpion? Yet nobody will know. It's just the crack joke. But you are sitting on top of a scorpion. Meet me, I dare like that. The thing is, it has come to a stage. Even if you didn't say it, yes. Though anybody who is a regular listener to what we say here can always be a witness. You know, we can always bear the witness that Nigeria is just a sacrifice. I remember in the past I used to tell you, I say, well, if the thing is effort, I think that was 2 years ago, a long time. So I give you distinction. At least the effort is there. Nobody can doubt it. But the result, the outcome everybody is waiting for, is not in your hand to give. So you can't give that one. You make your effort to get the outcome we all want. All hands must be on deck. So, which brings me to this issue of something. I'm really sorry that you lost your was it satellite? Is it what's it called? Solar
Solar.
panel. Another kind one Tinubu they put for Aso Rock. This thing is surprising. He say if he no give Nigeria life, make them no vote for it. Now it's like he's making a barricade, sort of fencing his own round. He doesn't want to know waiting whether cockroach or lion they consume other people. It's a shame. I think that is what we have to work towards to. That should be the project we have to work. I welcome the suggestions everybody has made. In the interim, whatever it is, as you being on life support to come, well, keep it coming. Now, I support Jonathan when he said he's surprised that is it that obedient do not know we exist. I'm joining you. Even me, I feel ashamed about it. What does it take? They don't know. Some people come out, I know of a platform that come out only on weekends. Most times, Saturday, Sunday. They have a guest. They normally interview. I listen to them. Sometimes I join and contribute if I am. If it's something that is interesting to me. But throughout the week, no. Rarely, maybe Friday evening, if at all, but normally Saturday, Sunday. But ours is a 24-hour, 7 days a week issue for 365 days since I've known it. I'm really surprised that nobody has taken notice, or they feel that, well, there's no need. Not that it has come to this stage. I'm really ashamed. However, this time I think we have to expedite effort. I wish, to be honest with you, I heard what people say. I wish I had a personal contact of Peter Obi. The only thing I will do now is his PA, one Valentine. I will also go and contact him. I haven't got his number, but I will go through Facebook account and then be sending him this thing that we need to speak. I will go back. There was a time he was everybody is following. You can't send a message, but I know Valentine Obianyemi is the name. In case somebody comes across it, he's Peter Obi's PA. Not because, in fact, since childhood, in fact, that is the man that can always say anything accurate about Peter Obi or make a reply. So as it is now, I think I has to. There was a time I keep trying, but I couldn't. That is the only one I know. Ordinarily, the type of people that have his number, not necessarily people from the southeast. Let's say somebody like Aisha, unless he doesn't have it. Somebody like maybe Olumide Akpata, unless maybe they don't have it. I don't need to mention the sadistic former Labour chairman who messed himself up. So I know There are people, not that Obi is not it cannot be out of touch. It's just that those of us here, we haven't got the link or the connection to get in, which also makes me to wonder, does it mean they do not know that we exist in? Now, if I draw some inference from what Black Panther, I had Black Panther say, um, I think Tanku Yinusa, he's not, I thought, whether he's up to the job as it is now, it might not really be for me to say, but I want people to really interrogate it. You see, you say you are the director of Obedient, an organic movement. Nobody uses it. You don't need to buy form or pay. It's not a social club whereby you pay your annual due, you pay this screen. It's just like people feel that they are obedient because of, first, the way Nigeria is, everybody is tired. Secondly, the symbol of somebody who want to turn it around. We've all looked around and found that if not for anything, I can excuse some level of expertise. But because of his lifestyle, we've all agreed that in Nigeria, the bane of the Nigerian politician is going into the office and stealing money. That is what they all do. Not that they will deal, if they can't dip their hand into the till directly, like the way you go take Gary or a slice of bread, they will inflate a budget. From there, they will get the money. So either way, they are still stealing money, either directly or through a proxy or indirectly. And this is a man who made us even know that all these things are budgeted when he said, I have to approve what you were gonna steal. So we know what it means. And people fell in love with him with all the lifestyle. So it's a shame that somebody like Tanko is not playing to the full strength of what we should be doing. Now that APC is like, even in their own with what the president said, that they have to, if he didn't provide, he in fact indicted himself, that Tanko is not playing. So why I'm laying this blame squarely on his feet is that I don't think he's really not a mass mobilizer, so to speak, and he doesn't have some element of propaganda, what is it called, propaganda skill in him, because there are times you have to show that skill. He hasn't got it. Or it's just a case of milling around P2B, whether he has his own political ambition later, just to know. But even if you have, I would be surprised that if you have a very fine principal and you learn from him, you should be able to help to propagate his attributes in one way or the other, maybe by your doing. But right now, we are not giving APC a run for their money at all. Everything is just like we are dragging or we are reactionary. We are not leading the debate. We are not precipitating an action. We're only reacting to an impulse, which is not what it should be. So much like we are looking for to get in touch with Obi, because in fact we really need Tanko to come here. Not really, just let us have a conversation and then put him through on what to do. With him around, coming here, we should be able to put things in order and then make a massive leap, because from the look of things, he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's bereft of idea. Let me be a little bit. Let me not sort of be too harsh on him, if at all. He's bereft of idea. I don't think he knows what to do and refuse to do it. He's bereft of idea, and in that case, he should come up. A place like this, David, if that will make him also to realize that we've been existing, which I doubt to, because I find it difficult, just like Jonathan said, to say that we've been existing and doing this every day, not on a weekly basis, and yet nobody will ever make something like a mention that there's a platform dedicated to P2B, even when they do not even know P2B or, or obedient movement. Yet there's no representative. People might think that every week or on a daily basis we'll be having representatives from here, but we are not having. So it's a shame, really. If they are listening or if this thing gets to him, well, he should. We need Dr. Tanko to step up the game, or maybe he's find a way of stepping down. I wish maybe if it's somebody like Aisha Yusuf, being a lady, yes, he's quite vocal, articulate, and then abrasive, sort of when she needs to be. And again, she's not afraid to take on anything. I think she will also be easily available. So this invitation to bring any of them here or whatever is urgent, ASAP. Time is running out, because some of these things probably we should have addressed it earlier, but we felt let's not use the sacrifice of Niger Watch that sort of is now going beyond sacrifice. This is like a punishment. We know what it means. Yesterday, I didn't know that he's still in Nigeria. I thought he came back, like Black Panther used to tell him, "What are you still doing there?" But that is the reality of life. Yes, we have to sustain the system to run smoothly and effectively. If not, at least it's a one goal platform for now. It's one goal, and I've never seen advert placed here or maybe advocating for something except Peter Obi. If there is anything we counter or whatever we need to do, so that to me is what is it called? Well, what that to me is very urgent message. So on my own, I think I will start from tonight. I will get back to Facebook and start digging, because that is a man I know. When you hear Peter Obi's PA number one, there may be 10, but the main one people know, even media, is Valentine Obi. I used to be his friend on Facebook in those days, but I now have to go back. I want him because I do not have a direct link to Peter Obi. I don't. If I'm in Nigeria now, what I would have volunteered, I know what to do. I go to his hometown, Agolo, in Anna. I just go there. At most, you may not get him, or by the time I come around 3 days, I will get him. After all, 2 or 4 days ago, he was at his own town to pick ADC ticket, and he was in an open field, just like local government secretariat. So such a place, one can easily dash to him, but I'm not available to that. Otherwise, this getting he's everywhere. It's just that being lucky to know where you're going to meet him, and as he is, if you come close and then explain why you needed him, he may have it. Yeah, he may go through the PA. So we really need to make the contact. We really need to make the contact in any way anybody can help. Not anybody, even if you are listening, anywhere you can help. We need to let them know that yes, just come for a conversation and let us really know what is happening. There are things yes you may not tell us, disclose to us. Yes, we agree for security, tactical or strategic reasons, but at least let us know that everything we are saying here or whatever. I mean, there's a bit of recognition in terms of, oh, I know you people exist, or nobody came to tell me, or I've heard about it, but all this, all that. We cannot just be meeting Peter B on was it Parallel Facts when he used to be on Twitter. I think that is the only one I've heard about, in which Niger Watch normally link sort of a hookup. Then we'll be listening here. I think there was one time or twice. So it's quite important. And if there's any platform that can lay claim to having the what is it called, to having the what do they call it in business, to having the franchise, if we should be entitled to it, we should, because by right we deserve it, and we really meant business when we are doing that. So please, what I will do is I will urge us, let's not pick discouragement. Sometimes on a situation like, particularly on a particular a night like this, with this type of news we are hearing, it doesn't bode well, and then the sacrifice is becoming a punishment. So Niger Watch, first of all, thank you very much for so far, for your time, your resources. Most importantly, your resources. The time, yes, when you struggle to come out, we struggle to join you, because without the followership, there will be no king. So for your sacrifice, yes, it has got to have. I mean, anybody can bear you witness, but at this point, it's becoming it's like, I mean, somebody can be in what is it called, oxygen cylinder, and then sustaining life. A time will come when they say even the oxygen life support is no longer, then the person will go.
Thank you.
So that is the yeah that so that is the way, that is the way I can reckon it. I mean, for crying out, like I said, somebody can be, you are just like somebody who will be sitting on top of a scorpion, yet you still be watching football, just they pretend like say nothing, but you are sitting on top of a scorpion. So it means a lot for you to cry out. Hopefully we should rally around and be able to keep this thing flow. I mean, keep it afloat while it continues. Please, as it is important that somebody from a hierarchy obedient movement should come to us. We demand it as of right. It's no longer a case of we demand it. because having looked around, there's nobody like us. So there is none. The sacrifice alone
Thank you,
is
Augustine.
worth it. Yes, so the sacrifice alone, that is my own. People should understand where I'm coming from. The sacrifice alone is worth it, without being induced, without demanding compensation, without demanding or what Nigerians will call locally bribe, all those things. Even illiterates that are manning platform with all the rubbish, the money they give them. We are assuming we are being funded. Excuse me. Assuming we are being funded, you can imagine the quality, even without, let me say, without funding. Look at the quality of our analysis here. Then assuming we are somebody somewhere is bankrolling us, all those things, so that we can say, okay, let's do it, and then put another angle to it. It would have been a different case. So please, let's not lose discouragement. That is what I will say. Now, give us a mandate. You made mention of some me. So please, I'm not a physician.
No, we'll do
Okay, my
that.
time is sorry, what are you saying?
Yes, I don't call you sis now. Your
Okay, oh, is that what you're
time is
saying?
over.
Please let me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Let me quickly say this. Naija, give us some money. Thank you for. You're characterizing me. I'm not a physician because I don't consult patients, but I do diagnosis. That is just my specialty. I'm a clinical pathologist. I read it and published in it. So that is just the way,
Okay.
in the UK here, you have to take a specialty, and then it can't be jack of all trade. That is just the thing. So Naija Watch, please. Is there anything I forgot? Because there are some things. Anyway, but thank you very much. Let me just say, putting places on record. On behalf of Naija Watch family, I'm grateful for your sacrifice. We've heard your voice. Hopefully, we have to do something about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Augustine. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful submission. Yes. You mentioned that reaching out to the people close to Peter Obi. All of them have been here. That's the shocking part of it. All of them. Anybody that is close to Peter Obi, all of them have been here. Julius Abure was here twice while he and Peter Obi were, together. Eunice Atanko have been here. Dr. Mo have been here. Asha Yusuf have been here. Mention their name. All of them have been here. So I don't want to talk on that area. I want to thank every one of you. Thank you so much.
Naija Watch, please hold on. Naija Watch, hold on. I know. Naija Watch, hold on. Yes, I know you don't want to talk on that area. Like I said, you can sit on top of a scorpion and still do this. Since they've all been here, please let us reconcile them, let them now come. This on a different agenda. Then they were coming, we are rapping. We just have to open up a conversation. It's not being, because it's what they desire. What they want is what we want. But now we want to put a bit
normally, Mr. Ogasiem, normally, if I really want to talk on this, Eunice Atanko on this platform promise that this is one of the best platform he has been, and he must make sure, and he paused and he went on by saying, I am promising I must make sure Peter Obi come here. He said that here. Okay. So now
we follow it up. Yeah, we follow it up. It's okay. Yes,
okay,
we follow it up.
What I'm trying to say is that we've always accused politicians of not keeping to their words, right? So does it mean Eunice Atanko is one of the people that say something, when you leave, you move on, you don't care about where you just left? Because we need a leader that cares, that wait till you tell them not will come up for their brain. Eunice Atanko was
simple. Yes. Now you are saying the right thing.
Yes.
What you promise will not leave your brain.
Yeah,
so,
he
but
failed
today,
us now, so we have to get back.
Anything anymore. So if you cannot remember anything anymore right now, how am I sure if Peter Obi gets to power and you are given a position, you remember anything that people are crying for? It's just like our government that be ruling us. They want dozens of people to die and die and die before they can say one thing. A lot of people were killed the other day. Tinubu went to bed or whatever. So this is what I'm saying. Eunice Atanko was here. He promised that this is one of the best platforms he have been. He must make sure Peter Obi come here. And this is what this like more than 6 months now, if I'm not mistaken. Aisha Yusuf said the same thing, although I'm not expecting anything from Aisha Yusuf. If I have to talk about Aisha Yusuf, obedient to scatter, I don't want to go there. So I want us to pamper, or rather put in the effort to make sure our principal, emerge to rule Nigeria. If not, Aisha Yusuf just have our own agenda, but we don't want to go there. But I'll focus on UNISA or Dr. Dr. Mo.
The question, Mr. Elvis, one singular question for both of them, those two individuals, there could be more, but for at least for those two, is to tell us at least one platform on the entire social media that is running 365 days on Mr. Peter Obi's agenda. Let them be
Oga Jonathan.
That is the argument.
That's why,
Oga Jonathan.
Elvis, that's why you, Mr. Elvis, that's why you
These people,
talk about this. Let us talk about
give us Amadi, hold on. Give us Amadi, hold on. These people where you see so, all this where they walk around Peter Obi, they all have an agenda. That is why when you give them a word or a message that will function when they put it to play, they throw it aside because it doesn't come from them. It doesn't come. They want their own to function. That is why you see they don't want to go around because they don't want you to outshine them in front of the leader. That is just it. They are deal makers. When they want to come to Nigeria, for instance, now. When they want to come to Nigeria Watch, when they want to come to Nigeria Watch, for instance, now, they will go to Nigeria Watch at his back, talk waiting, know a deal, write a deal before they go allow and come. That is what all of them are doing. They are not far-fetched from the Nigerian politicians. All of them you see so.
Now, Black
Panther, the angle I'm coming is, Nigeria Watch, thank God they refreshed our memory that Dr. Mo was this, and then whatever Dr. Tanko said, we revisit it. We need him now. Yes, maybe he forgot. Now we want to see because that's ordinary. Is still important. We this time.
They didn't forget anything. What Black Panther said is the facts. They have agenda. And they are deliberately skipping it. Yes,
you just hold on. Let's just address this for you just hold on. Go ahead, Dr. CM.
Okay, you see what I'm saying is that
because for me
they came here. You see, I know, really, even if this is what somebody's still pretend that let us feel that okay, it escaped their memory. This time we need you again because the conversation this time will be different. It's not like that's why I've said we have to put a bit of aggression on this and then tell them that this is exactly you were here some time ago. This is where we stopped. Taking it from there, we never hear any no more. We couldn't get any more feedback, so we became worried and wanted to ask you, given the onslaught, what is happening now? We are nowhere, so that's why we brought you, and this is now what we want you to go and implement on our behalf. Do you agree?
He will tell you, I'm sorry, I'll do something about it.
Yeah, wait now.
Okay.
See, well, Shebi, of course, he will say something.
The truth of the matter is, August CM, there's nowhere in the world, like Mr. Jonathan said, that the only platform that is doing 365 days or whatever in a year, nowhere. This is not bragging. No other platform or nowhere on social media that is happening. All of them,
it's a sign of ingratitude.
Yeah, every
that
single person that
will run on you for 1 year and you can't even say thank you. For 1 year.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me come at Patricia. Hold on. Let me say this. All of them that is close to Peter Obi have been here. All of them. Nobody right now that is close to Peter Obi that have not been here. His number 2 man, Eunice Atanko, was here. Dr. Mo was here. Aisha Yusuf was here. All of them. If you want me to start mentioning them, they were. So I would like us to move on, man. Let me thank Manastella. Hold on, please. Manastella Masavedo, thank you very much. Ma Abo Aze, are you there? Manastella Masavedo have done us a huge amount here, 120,000 naira. please record it with what you already have there. May God bless you, ma. I'm very, very, very grateful for all that you do. Thanks for your encouragement always. Thank you so much, guys. Continue to do your part, so we can do this. As you see now, I'm on air. At least you should be proud of me and my panelists here that we did not allow ourselves to be conned or bought by any politicians. Abi, you are not aware they are currently buying them. Don't be surprised when they reach out to me now to say, "No worry, I go buy your full solar. Stop campaigning for social person and all that." But because you are lucky to have my kind of person, can you guys still hear me? You are lucky
Yes,
to
we
have my
can.
kind of
Yes,
person.
We
I will
can
not
hear you.
succumb
We
to
can hear
that.
you. They will not buy you. You
Thank
cannot go
you.
anywhere. You are with us.
I will not
You
succumb
need to
to
go
things
anywhere.
like that. Thank you. Nobody can buy me. That's just the truth. Thank you very much, everyone. Mother,